Welcome to our latest Wandering Walks of Wonder adventure. Today we're headed to the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign for a great campus tour. The University of Illinois was founded in 1867 as the Illinois Industrial University. It was one of the first land-grant universities in the United States, and its mission was to provide affordable higher education to the working classes. As we begin our tour, the first stop that we'll see here is the Halling Gateway. This gateway welcomes visitors to the east entrance of the campus. The sandstone portal, which bears the school's motto of learning and labor, was once part of the fourth building constructed at UIUC in 1871. As we go through the gateway, we'll also see buildings that are part of the Admission and Records Building, which is home to undergraduate admissions, as well as the Alice Campbell Alumni Center. The university's first president was John Milton Gregory, who was a strong advocate for liberal arts education. He believed that a well-rounded education was essential for students to succeed in the workforce. Under Gregory's leadership, the university expanded its curriculum to include a wider range of subjects such as the humanities, sciences, and social sciences. The university grew rapidly during Gregory's tenure. By the time he resigned in 1880, UIUC had over 1,000 students and a faculty of 100. In 1885, the university's name was changed to the University of Illinois. This change reflected the university's growing reputation as a premier public research institute. Across the street from us are Illinois Street Residence Halls. Townsend and Wardell Halls make up the Illinois Street Residence Halls. Both of these are popular choices for students who want to live close to campus town and the engineering quad. In fact, a living learning community for innovation and entrepreneurial spirits is located inside Wardell Hall. On our left, we're passing by the Cranert Center for the Performing Arts. Champaign-Urbana is host to many state-of-the-art facilities, including here the Cranert Center for the Performing Arts. This particular building takes up a full city block on the UIUC campus and offers a huge variety of performances and productions each year. There's operas, world-renowned guitar festivals, musicals, and so much more. Connected via a skywalk, Burrell and Morrow halls are home to the advising departments of life sciences. In the early 20th century, UIUC made significant contributions to the fields of agriculture, engineering, and physics. The university's agricultural research helped to improve crop yields and livestock production. Its engineering programs produced some of the leading scientists and engineers of the time, and its physics department was home to Nobel Prize winners Robert A. Millikan and Arthur Hawley Compton. UIUC continued to grow and expand in the 20th century. The university added new academic departments such as business, education, and law. It also built new campus facilities such as the Craner Center for the Performing Arts that we saw, as well as University of Illinois Hospital. In case you're wondering, UIUC has over 40,000 students now and a faculty of over 3,000. There are over 100 undergraduate majors and over 150 graduate programs available at this university. The building that we see here on our right is the Natural History Building. This is home to the Geology Department and many of the classrooms and labs for the Life Sciences program, including Integrated Biology and Molecular and Cellular Biology. The building here on the left, just a little bit towards the south of our walk, is the home of the School of Chemical Sciences. It's also home to the NOE's Laboratory of Chemistry. This particular building has the physical, organic, and analytical chemistry departments. It was once the largest building in the country devoted solely to chemical research. We're now entering the campus's quad. From relaxing on the lawn to meeting group project members, this quad is an idyllic central hub here on campus. Every year it kicks off with Quad Day, an event for all registered student organizations to gather in one place to recruit new members. Between the Illini Union on the north and Foellinger Auditorium on the south end, many of the most notable landmarks in campus can be found here. Keep an eye out for squirrels as we walk here along the quad area and take a look at some of the buildings. It seems that former university president Andrew S. Draper wanted these squirrels to be on the campus quad area. In 1901, Draper asked the university's professor of geology, Charles W. Rolfe, to look into bringing squirrels to campus to better the students' experience. This building that we see here on our left is the Chemistry Annex building. The Chemistry Annex houses the Chemistry Learning Center, a chemistry help room, and computer lab that has tutors available throughout the day to assist students with homework. We're now walking towards Davenport Hall. This is the home to the anthropology and geography departments. When the building was home to the College of Agriculture, you can probably see up in the name of the building, the College of Agriculture, the first level was used as a livestock pavilion. Today, all the livestock have been moved to the South Farms area of the campus. One of the youngest buildings on the quad is the Foreign Language Building. It was constructed in 1971. Inside, there's a choice of over 30 languages and 8 language departments on campus. It also houses the Department of Theology, Linguistics, and Classics. This building has a little bit of a unique structure. It was originally constructed to collapse away from its center after housing a supercomputer during the Cold War era. This older building that we see here that we're passing by is Foellinger Auditorium. It was completed in 1907 and built to resemble Thomas Jefferson's Rotunda on the University of Virginia campus. It's home to the largest lectures at UIUC, but it's not just for academics. Foellinger also houses major campus lectures and performances. Past guests include Bill Gates, Ralph Nader, Dave Brubeck, Andrew Bird, the Mythbusters, and former President Barack Obama. To our left, just behind this hedgerow, is a historic and actually national historic landmark. This is known as the Morrow plots. These are the longest running experimental cornfield in the Western Hemisphere. The building here to the left of us is the main library building. The university houses more than 14 million volumes, including a copy of the Gutenberg Bible, the first major book printed with a movable type moving press. In total, there are over 20 libraries on campus, creating the largest public academic library system in the world. On our right is a building called the Archives and Special Collections Building. This building is actually a smaller building, and most of it is underground. In fact, there's a tunnel that leads here between the main library building and the Archives and Special Collections building that we see here. This building was deliberately designed to be low and underground because just to the east of here are those Morrow plots that we looked at earlier to make sure that there's no shade on the cornfield. We're now headed towards Gregory Hall, which was named after the first president of the university, John Milton Gregory. Gregory's actually buried outside Altgeld Hall, which we'll see a little bit later here on this tour. Gregory houses the departments of history and philosophy as well as the College of Media. In case you want to know, Roger Ebert, the late film critic and alumnus of the College of Media, attended many of his classes here inside Gregory Hall. Each year, the College of Media hosts famed Ebert Festival, the Ebert Film Festival, in conjunction with the Virginia Theater. This building here on our left is Lincoln Hall. It was originally built for the anniversary of Lincoln's birthday. Lincoln Hall was later renovated to become one of the nation's greenest and most wired classroom buildings. Rumor has it that rubbing Lincoln's nose before an exam brings good luck. This building now holds the College of Liberal Arts and Science administrative offices, as well as the departments of communication and sociology. This pillar you see here to our left is the Eternal Flame. It's between Lincoln Hall and the English Building, and it's a gift from the graduating class of 1912. Formerly an ever-burning oil lamp, the flame promises eternal love after kissing your sweetheart beneath it. This is the English building. It's home to the departments of English, Rhetoric, and Business and Technical Writing. Originally, it was the Women's Building, a self-contained unit with classrooms, dormitories, and a pool in the basement. Legend has it that a woman drowned in the 1940s, and her ghost still haunts the English building to this day. This building here on our left is the Henry Administration Building. When you take a look at it, you might notice that the ground floor of the building resembles the Empire State Building. In fact, the Empire State Building was created over 20 years later. The Henry Administration Building contains many administrative departments and offices, as well as a variety of discussion classrooms. Currently undergoing renovations and restorations, Altgeld Hall is home to the Math and Actuarial Sciences Department. Altgeld also stands as the original bell tower on campus. Historically, the hall's chimes have rung every 15 minutes with a special concert during lunchtime. Due to the size of the tower, two notes are missing from the chimes. The D flat, and F were chosen to be left out because they're not in the university's fight song. This statue that we're walking towards is called the Alma Mater. It was sculpted by world-famous sculptor and UIUC alumnus Lorado Taft. It represents the university's motto, learning and labor, and its inscription reads, "To thy happy children of the future, those of the past send greetings." The Alma Mater is the most photographed place on campus and is also one of the most school-spirited. The statue frequently gets dressed up for special events like homecoming, big games, snow days, and graduation. It also seems fitting to say that UIUC is home to the tradition of homecoming. Since 1910, one of the earliest recorded homecoming events took place right here on campus. As we wrap up this tour here of the University of Illinois, keep in mind this is just part one. Part two, we'll go to the engineering quad. But we'll take one last look at one building here, and that's the Illini Union. The Illini Union was dedicated as a building which would not be only a distinguished social center, but also to inspire those who use it with the best traditions. The Union is the most popular student hangout on campus. It contains a food court, bowling alley, and billiard room in the basement. It also houses study spaces, a cafe, an art gallery, a tech store, and even a hotel. I hope you've enjoyed this Wandering Walks tour of the University of Illinois campus. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on our next Wandering Walks of Wonder tour. Take care now. Bye.